Hey you guys, so I'm doing a review on A Court of Silver Flames by Sarah J. Maas. I'm giving you my thoughts on part 2, Blade. So I love that Nesta made friends, Emery and Gwen. There were some parts out like Nesta needs to open up more, a little bit more to Cassian about things, but I understood why. She doesn't really want to be open up with anybody, but I did feel for her of not having people sign up for like the sign up sheet to train. And I get it, because like when people go through things, it's the fear of being hurt or getting hurt, or dying, I guess is how I want to say it. Sorry. I hope I'm giving you guys good thoughts, because this is how I feel, like, because I don't want to give too much away on the book if you haven't read the series, or if you had read the series and you haven't read the full book yet and are up to date where I'm at. I don't want to give too much away. I do love the relationships that Nesta is forging for herself and not having people like force it. Like when she met Emery at her shop, that was pretty good. Of how that all worked out and stuff, and how Nesta talked about stuff and how she talked about stuff. But I did hate Emery's whatever family member. He's such a DICK, like, no offense. I'm sorry, I'm trying not to swear so much, but like made me want to go to the book and just like throat punch him in the face, or throat punch him like in the throat, But hopefully Emery is able to fight back her thing. Gwen, I hope she's able to stick up for herself with her boss. Because I hate her boss. Like, I hope that she's able to like somehow overcome that and be free of her in a way. I like that they're working in the library, but I did like the fact that everything came along to where more people signed up for like training with like Cassian and Azrael. Like, I'm glad that that's working out for Nesta in that part, in the second part. The thing that made me mad, though, is when Cassian took her to the blacksmith. Things were made, because I don't want to spoil it. And the fact that everybody tried to hide it from her does make me so mad, especially Reese. I love him, okay? Like, I love him and Farrah. But in this part, I did not like him, and I did not like Amryn, because, like, for real, you guys want to hide stuff from Nesta, but yet Nesta would probably fight for it, even though she hates you guys. Like, she hates, I don't think she hates him, but she does hate him. But, like, she hates Reason. I think she would die for him. You know what I mean? So, like, I don't understand where he's coming from in that. But I do understand, because it's, like, when all things come down to it, like, what's really going to happen, because the way her powers are right now. And I love that. I love the fire that she has. Okay. So sorry for her powers. I hate that Az got attacked again. Or not again. I hate that he got attacked by those mind-controlled freaking soldiers. Like, that part made me so irritable. But at the time, it's just like, I wish that they were close enough to where they knew Nesta was in trouble. But at the same time, I love how things worked out. But at the same time, I felt bad for Nesta. for what she went through when she had to go under the water in the one area, because I don't want to spoil the areas in the book if you haven't read it. Yeah, that part made me so mad. But I do hope that they do find all the stuff that they need, because if they're going to go to war, because like I'm about to start part 3, like if they're going to go to war, I hope that she's able to find everything. But I'm glad she was able to like go to the blacksmith and do what she did and create those. But I hope it's for the good and not the bad. So like if you know what I'm talking about, but if you don't, you haven't read it, you'll understand what I'm talking about when you read it and get to that part. And the spice, Jesus. I mean, sorry, I read a message from my daughter. The spice is just, wow. It's crazy. I did hate the fact that Nesta kind of blew up at Farah too, because I don't want to give this like too much time right now, because I don't want to bore you guys, but I hate the fact that everybody kind of is keeping from Farah about the baby. Okay, like, I'm sorry again, like, if you haven't read it, I'm so sorry, that was like a bombshell, but like, but please stop listening right now, if you haven't read this book or this part, please do not, just get off my video. Love you, but get off my video. I'm not trying to be rude, but I don't want to do that. But that's the part I freaking hate, and this is where my emotions are, is I hate the fact that they kept that from her about what's going to happen with her in that situation. With that situation, and sorry, I'm telling my daughter to wait for a second, in that situation, because everybody has no right to like withhold information, especially when it comes to like things that should matter the most to people. You know what I mean? So I'm glad the way that Nesta came about it and told her, because, you know, I would want to have a right to know about what's going to go on with me and my life and that happening. But other than that, I feel like Nessa had every right, and I feel like they all should have said something, you know what I mean? Because, you know, you know what I mean? I would want to make sure, like, everything's okay with that situation other than myself, if you get where I'm drifting at. Because, like I said, if people are going to continue to, like, listen after I told them to, like, get out of the video, I don't want to give too much away, but, like, hopefully something good comes out of it. But I'm about to start part 3 now, and I'll give you my thoughts then. But these are my thoughts for part 2, Blade. Part 3 is, I'm about to start it, and I'm on chapter 51. I'm about to start 51. Valkyrie, I think I'm saying that right, but I'm about to start chapter 51. But yeah, that's my thoughts on the second part of A Court of Silver Flames by Sarah J. Maas. Yeah, guys, I will see you again for my thoughts on part 3 and part 4, but the next video will be of me updating on this book, will be of part 3 and my thoughts on that. Alright guys, see you in the next video on me giving you a review on part 3. Bye guys.